In this video, I'll show you how to withdraw crypto from your Uphold account and send it over a blockchain to any other wallet or exchange. So in your Uphold account, in your app, just press withdraw right here. I can't record the Uphold app live. It blocks me from doing that. So these are screenshots. Press withdraw in your app, and then it's going to take you through to your portfolio and give you a list of assets that you can withdraw. Now, if you're using a layer 1 coin, so if you've got Bitcoin or XRP, or Solana or ETH, those are layer 1 coins. They're sent out over their own blockchains. So that's really easy to get the deposit address to wherever you're sending to. If you're sending a stable coin, these exist on many different chains. So the only thing you have to be sure of if you're sending a stable coin is that wherever you're sending to, they accept that coin and also on the blockchain that you're using. So from Uphold, we can send USDT over multiple different blockchains. It doesn't actually matter which one we're using. We just need to make sure that the other exchange that we're sending to, they also accept that asset on the blockchain that we're using, right? So same asset, same blockchain on both ends, you won't have an issue. I'll show you sending over to a different exchange. So we've got some USDT. I'm going to click that and it says, how do you want to withdraw? These two methods are cashing out options. If you want to send the value back to your payment method or your bank, you can do that. We're going to press crypto network and send the stablecoin itself over. Then it says, which network do you want to use? Well, we can't use Bitcoin. Bitcoin is for Bitcoin, right? XRP, we're sending that over the Ripple network. We're sending a stablecoin, which exists mostly on Ethereum and the Ethereum chains. So what we're going to do is send USDT over the Ethereum chain. And that means we need a deposit address. So go into your other exchange if you're sending to an exchange. I'm going to go to USDT. And then down in the bottom left, I'm going to deposit. So add USDT. Now, if you're sending to a different exchange, every exchange is the same. It's just going to say deposit via a blockchain or on-chain deposit. So press that. You just want to get your deposit address. Same asset, same blockchain. So from Uphold, I'm going to press Ethereum here, and it's going to show me which networks I can use to send USDT, which is all of these. So I just have to choose one. I'm going to choose Arbitrum. It's a little bit cheaper than the Ethereum network. But it's accepted in most exchanges. So I'm going to go back into the exchange that I'm sending to. Same asset, same blockchain. USDT Arbitrum. Is Arbitrum supported? Yes, it is. So I'm going to click that one. This is my deposit address. USDT on Arbitrum. Same asset, same blockchain. Copy this deposit address. Go back into your Uphold account. Arbitrum 1 network. Click that. And it says you want to send USDT over Arbitrum 1. Please enter the deposit address. So go ahead and do that. How much do you want to send? You can choose. Now from here, depending on which country that you live in, you may or may not see this page. If you're in Europe, UK, and a lot of other countries, this is the travel rule. And this is essentially a government regulation which has to take down where you're sending the asset to. So you have to put down if it's your address or not, or if you're sending it to someone else. If it's your address, then this will be populated here. If it's not, you have to put that information in. That's up to you. Unfortunately, that's regulations. So you have to put that information in. Once you've done that, then you can go down to the bottom, press accept the terms, and then it will let you send out. You basically have to tell them where you're sending it, the name of the recipient, etc., and which institution you're sending to. If you're sending to your own wallet, then it's just going to say own wallet. If you're sending to a different exchange, you have to name the exchange. From here, what we're doing is we're sending this amount of USDT out. You can see the network fee here is 44 cents. Different networks have different fees. So if you're using the Ethereum network, that might be more expensive. If you're using one of the other networks, it may be more expensive or cheaper. You can figure that out. It doesn't matter which network that you're using if you're sending from Uphold to another exchange. They're just going to give you a balance. Once the stablecoin is in the other exchange, you can withdraw it over multiple different blockchains. So it doesn't matter if you're sending to a different exchange, just use the cheapest network to get the USDT over or the other stablecoin that you're using. If you're using a layer 1 coin, you have to use the blockchain of the layer 1 coin. The fee is the fee. You can see the rates here and the amount that we're sending. And down at the bottom, you have to enable 2FA to do that. So Google Authenticator. If you've done that already, then it's just going to have a big send button here. Send that over. You do have to pay this blockchain fee. So that will be taken out of your send. But you can see that the amount that they receive right here, right? So make sure that the amount that they receive is net of any fees, because that's the amount that you're going to receive. So once you've done that, press send. That will use the blockchain to send over. Different blockchains also have different clearing times. So Ethereum may take 10 minutes to settle versus something like Arbitrum, which, as you can see here, may be a little bit quicker. If you're sending crypto out of Uphold into a wallet that you own, so not a centralized exchange, but a crypto wallet, then you have to be much more certain of which blockchain that you're using. When you send crypto into your own wallet, the blockchain that you use out of Uphold will be the blockchain that the asset is on in your wallet. And that means that you have to be sure that you want that asset on that blockchain. This is simple for layer 1 coins as well. So for Bitcoin, there is the Bitcoin blockchain and you have one address and that's supported everywhere. So no problem. Press Bitcoin in your wallet, get your deposit address, send it into the wallet over the Bitcoin network. However, with stablecoins, if you're using a blockchain to send out from Uphold into a wallet, that is the blockchain that that asset will be on. Unless you send it back into Uphold again, you won't be able to send it cross-chain in your wallet. You can do it these days a little bit, but it's going to cost money. So if you're sending USDT out into a wallet that you own or another stablecoin, choose the blockchain that you want to keep it on and use it on. For example, up here you can see USDT on the BNB chain up at the top, but down at the bottom, I've got USDT on Tron, USDT on Ethereum, USDT on Solana. These are different balances in the wallet. So you have to be sure when you're sending out from Uphold that you're sending over a blockchain that you want to keep that asset on. If you send a stablecoin into your wallet on a blockchain and you want to send it back into Uphold to cash out, then you need some of the blockchain coin to pay for the transaction out of your wallet back into Uphold. So once you've got a balance of USDT, for example, in your wallet, this is on the BNB chain. If I want to send this out, then I can go back into Uphold and get my deposit address for Uphold, but I have to pay a transaction fee here on the blockchain that this is on, which is BNB, which means I need some BNB coin in my wallet. So don't get trapped by sending USDT into a chain in your wallet and not having any gas coin to pay for the transaction back into Uphold. Just make sure that if you're sending stablecoins out, you know which blockchain that you're using. For layer 1 coins, that's not an issue. If you're sending Bitcoin on the Bitcoin blockchain, you can send it back over the Bitcoin blockchain and Bitcoin will be used for the gas fee, which means it will just be taken out of the value that you have in your account. If you need a full video guide for Uphold, that will be linked in the description, and some deposit and trading bonuses on the exchanges I use will be linked down there as well. I'm James, this is MoneyZG. Cheers for watching and I'll see you in the next one.